This is our home.
So let's fight for it.
Let's fight for it.
Let's go. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome. This is HiWill, I am Will, and in today's video I will be showing you guys my reaction, reviewing and theorizing a little bit of the episode 9 of WandaVision. This episode is called the series finale, and this is the only show that could do this. I hope the sound is not bad, because I hear a lot of echo in these walls, but I'm with my mic here, so yeah, I hope there's no problem here. So, I don't have much to say. Give it a big like to this video if you liked WandaVision. Comment what was your favorite part of the episode and if it broke you, cause I'm broken. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, and yeah, let's get down to it. Without wasting any more of your time, let's watch and talk about WandaVision. Is she like
power from the undeserving?
Oh, that's her thing. Yeah, that's what I said. Ew. Careful, Wanda. Vision, come on. We're supposed to be already here. So we start right after the end of the last episode. Agatha is telling Wanda if she gives her her powers, she will fix Westview and she can have this little world that she created. So yeah, Wanda takes her down, she does her things, releasing the kids, and she throws a car into Agatha. So Agatha is kind of smashed into her house. Wanda goes there to see her, and there's only like boots, which kind of remind me of Wizard of Oz, or at least the episode of Phineas and Ferb, because that's a thing. Like, you can only see the boots and the house. I know, just remind me of that, like, weird, but yeah. Careful. No, get out of there. Come on. Stop. Control him, Wanda. You already done it before. Like Civil War.
And I was told you were powerful.
Vision, come. Yes. White Vision comes and tries to kill Wanda, but then Vision comes and saves her. Agatha comes, and there's a lot to it, but Wanda says to Vision that she's going to fix everything, and he's like, I know you will, and Vision goes after White Vision, and Wanda goes after Agatha. Oh shit, he's strong. Or was that just because he's fast? We see that Monica is watching that on like Pietro's place. So we kind of know where she is, because on the post-credit scene of the episode 7, yeah, he found her. But my question here is, how did he put her there? Like, he just, or I don't know. But yeah, she's watching it, and Pietro is like, chill, love. She tries to escape, but he does this, and she whee!
James Wu. Hey, I've got a situation, and I was hoping you could get here inside the hour.
He was bluffing. Then the sword finds Jimmy, and Hayward basically tells him that the plan that he has is going to work, because everybody will think that White Vision is the Vision that Wanda brought back illegally to life, and everybody will think he's a hero after he kills Wanda. And Jimmy's like, that's not gonna work, because I called the FBI and they will come in 1 hour. And Hayward's like, you're bluffing, and Jimmy's like, am I? So while he's talking, he grabs like a phone, and then they send him like away, and he just takes like the, I don't know, this is our call, but whatever. He takes that and he calls the FBI, saying like, can you guys be here in 1 hour? So yeah, the FBI is coming. Woo!
You've never been up against another witch before. Did you know there's an entire chapter devoted to you in the Darkhold?
That's the book.
That's the Book of the Damned.
That's cool.
The Scarlet Witch is not born, she is forged. She has no coven, nor need for incantation.
Oh, that's why she doesn't say words. Wanda goes to the square and everything's normal, and then Agatha comes into a roof and starts telling stuff that is written about her in the Darkhold, the book that was shown on episode 7? Yeah, episode 7, yeah. So basically she tells her that the Scarlet Witch can't be born, she has to be forged. So that's kind of what happened to Wanda. She was a normal witch and then she was actually a witch, but yeah. And the Mind Stone kind of forged her. She doesn't need incantation, so that kind of already explains that whole thing. Why does Agatha needs to say what did she say? Repetum memorium, something like that. And Wanda doesn't say those stuff because she's a Scarlet Witch and that's her thing. And that she would basically destroy the world, which is like, that actually, when I was watching, that kind of reminded me of the on the comics when she finished all the X-Men and she just says like no more mutants and they all are gone. So yeah, that kind of reminded me of that. I don't know if she can do something like that on the MCU. I hope she doesn't do it, but she can. Let's say like that. Because she is more powerful than the Supreme Warlock. I don't say she said Warlock, but yeah, she said basically Doctor Strange. She's more powerful than him, and now we know that for sure. I think we already knew that, but yeah, now it's confirmed.
My name is Sarah. I have a daughter. She's 8. Maybe she could be friends with your boys. If you like that storyline. Or the school bully even. Really anything. If you could just let her out of her room. If I could just hold her. Please.
Oh, Dory. Sarah is nice. So then Agatha uses her powers to unlock everyone's mind, so they all kind of start surrounding Wanda and she's like, oh shit. Dottie kind of talks to Wanda. She said that she has a daughter and she just wants to hug her and that she could be like her kids' friends or bully, whatever she wanted to do. Which was like, oh shit, Dottie's not a bitch. That made me sad, honestly. But yeah, everybody's around Wanda and she's starting to panic.
Agnes doesn't.
Ralph. Oh no.
You do.
So he is not the guy from the X-Men. Yeah, I already
Ralph?
have that feeling. So Monica finds out that Pietro is actually Ralph, which was something that at the moment I feel like I got it and then I forgot it because at first I was like, Ralph, I know this name, but then I thought it was like a coincidence because I was like, no way that is Agatha's husband. But obviously they're not married and that was all like a lie. So yeah, this confirms that Evan Peters is not doing the same Quicksilver he did on the X-Men, which was something that I already had like the feeling that would happen. Because first, I don't know if it's just like the Brazilian translation. I think it's actually on every language, but I think his name on the X-Men was Peter, not Pietro, so not Pietro. Anyway, and I don't think this would be the right way to start the mutants on the MCU, because that's a huge thing that they need to think about, and I feel like if they just start opening holes for like they coming, I don't know, but I'm honestly glad that it wasn't him for one side. For the other one, I actually like Quicksilver from the X-Men movies, and I was like, oh shit, we're not gonna see Evan Peters anymore, but I think the director said that we could, so yeah, let's hope he comes back even if it's as Ralph or not. Oh, it's the necklace.
Oh God, please, spare my life.
Nice to meet you, Ralph.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to say goodbye to Evan Peters too. Monica uses her powers to see how Agatha's controlling him, so she just takes the necklace and that was it. And it goes back to normal, let's say like that. And does he still have his powers? I don't know, maybe he's just like a normal guy, but if he has his powers he can come back, like, that would be cool. So, yeah, now Pietro is free, actually Ralph, but yeah, he is free and Monica is free to go too.
We've gotta go.
Tell him where and he can just take you there. So the kids are in their rooms and Billy sees like Wanda with his powers, but he actually sees the future because he sees her screaming, and that's something that only happens on the next scene. So does he see the future now? I don't know if you could do this on the comics. I was rewatching the episode and I was like, this didn't happen yet. So I don't think that was a mistake. I don't think Marvel would do that, but yeah, he sees the future now. So they just go to save their moms. Oh, she's taking the axe. Shit. Oh my god, I'm having goosebumps. Oh, she's just gonna make them leave and she's just gonna keep it there. Everybody at the square is telling Wanda what they were feeling and dreaming and whatever, and here we can see that Wanda had no idea that they were like feeling what she felt and that they were actually being tortured, and Agatha basically tells her that heroes don't torture people. So they're all around her like saying let us go and whatever, and she just kind of like explodes and they start like dying. Basically look like they were dying. So then Wanda stops it and she just like and she starts opening the axe, and while that's happening the visions are fighting, and the vision of Westview starts falling because with the axe being open, he starts to die. Oh no.
Save Westview or save your family.
Shit. With the axe being open, the soldiers come in, and Wanda sees Vision and the twins disappearing, and then she realizes that basically they're linked to the axe, so if the axe is over, they'll be over soon. This was something that we, as fans already kind of had the feeling. We saw that Vision could not survive if he passed through it, so it's confirmed they'll have to be gone. So she just stops it. Like the Incredibles. Does she even have magic?
Listen, boys.
Yeah, she does.
Your mother and I never really prepared you for this.
But you were born for it.
Then White Vision comes. We see Agatha. We see the sword soldiers, and they're basically like the Incredibles family starting like their poses to fight, and that's like, oof, like this shit is gonna start. Well, it already started, and yeah, but they're gonna fight, and that's awesome. Oh, he looked like Evan Peters on the X-Men.
Stand down!
Yeah, her eyes glow by the energy of... Yes! So while Vision and Wanda are fighting, the twins are taking care of the soldiers, and Hayward comes to them and starts shooting. Monica sees it and she puts herself in front of them, and she basically transforms into energy, so the bullets don't like go through her, but they go to the floor. And Hayward is just like shooting the kids, like, yeah, let's do that, let's shoot kids. But yeah, like one of the bullets go through Monica's like head, and Billy stops it with his powers because it's awesome. And yeah, come on, Monica, keep using your powers. I want to see more. Yes, Darcy. Woo.
Have fun in prison.
Hayward is like trying to escape. He goes into like one of the soldiers' truck, and then Darcy comes and smash him to the wall with the clown's truck, because it was actually a swordsman, so the materials, yeah, we know that. But yeah, the materials are the same, so that's why it was powerful. And yeah, Darcy nailed it. And the only thing that I didn't like about Darcy on this episode is that she only appeared on this scene. And that was sad. Really sad. So is this gonna make him like the actual Vision? The Visions are talking the Visions are talking in a library, and they basically come to the conclusion that none of them are the actual Vision, because the Vision from Westview is just a memory made real, like it says later. But yeah, it doesn't have any materials of the original one, and the White Vision doesn't have the feelings and the memories and whatever. So Vision is like, you still have them, like it's in your database. They just lock them of you. So he unlocks it, and White Vision sees everything, and he says, "I'm Vision," and leaves. And I was like, you could help. But yeah, this scene leaves us with some questions because we don't see him again. But it's like, he has the memories, but does he has the feelings? Because he doesn't have like the Mind Stone. That was part of him. Let's say like that. He had like a bunch of different things that make him the Vision. He doesn't have the Mind Stone. So I don't know. I hope this kind of unlock his feelings, and that will be here somewhere in the future. But yeah, it just leaves, and it's kind of cool that Vision is still going to be like a thing. That's good. That's good. Yay. Vision is not dead, kind of. It's a spell. It's not real. Don't do it. Go, Wanda. Careful. Yes, go. So, Wanda is taking care of Agatha, and she uses the same thing that she used on Stark and the other Avengers to put her in like a illusion place, and she was basically on Salem, how we saw in like her flashback on the previous episode. So she's like, no, please stop, but then she's like, no, who cares? And all the dead witches like come, and they're like, Wanda. So yeah, they're basically like, you're going to destroy the world, whatever. They put her where Agatha was, so she's like stuck like this, and she's just like, fuck, I'm out of here. She takes Agatha, and they start like fighting on the Westview again. She's literally just absorbing it, Wanda. That's not the smartest choice. She basically tells Agatha like, you want my powers, here you have it, and she's like starts shooting like balls of power, and sometimes she misses on purpose. It's on purpose actually, but yeah, you guys saw the episode. But yeah, she gives her powers to Agatha, so she's kind of absorbing some goes missing, and then like one is all like a dying hold, kind of like with anything. Oh, that's what she was doing. She was... Oh shit. She's so smart. I think I hope I'm saying the right thing. Yeah.
In a given space, only the witch who cast them can use her magic.
Fuck off. And when Agatha tries to... She can't. Because... Oh, I'm looking at my... Whatever. She can't because Wanda made runes. Because she's a fast learner. And she basically, with no experience, she just made the runes like that. Which is... I was like, wow. At first I thought they were actually showing the runes that were on Westview, because, well, since she did Westview, I thought there were some runes. But then, if you think about it, like Agatha said, with runes, like in a certain place, only the witch that cast the runes can do magic. So that's what she did. She did runes, so Agatha could not use her magic, and yeah. She's already transformed. Yes. This is the Scarlet Witch, baby. So, Wanda takes all of her magic back, and she basically transforms finally into the Scarlet Witch, has a new suit, finally, again. And Agatha's like, you have no idea what you unleashed, so they just go back to the floor.
You have no idea what you've unleashed. You're gonna need me.
If I do,
Maybe on Doctor Strange
I
too.
know where to find you.
Wait.
Agatha is telling you have no idea what you've done, you're gonna need me and whatever, and Wanda is like, when I need, I'll come and find you. So she just kind of puts Agnes on the role she created of Agnes, the nosy neighborhood, and she's like gonna be on Westview. What's happening when West on the axe is gone? She's probably gonna stay there on the house, being a neighborhood. I don't know, but yeah, she kind of puts her on her own spell, let's say like that, because she pretended she was a nosy neighborhood and now she's actually it. So she's gonna be feeling a little bit of torture because she will try to move and whatever, but she can't. And yeah, and something to notice that at first I was like, she just took all of her magic, but that's not it. Because we see when Agatha took the others' magic, they would like stay hold and gray, whatever. And this didn't happen to Agatha, so she still has magic, and we'll still probably see her in maybe Doctor Strange 2. I think that's a good proper possibility of when we're going to see her again, or in the future. They basically let it open so she could come back, and I think that's great because I honestly liked her as a villain. I think a lot of fans did like her as well, so yeah, she'll probably be back, hopefully. And if a lot of fans don't like her, she won't. No, but I think Marvel could bring her back, and if the fans didn't like it, they would just like put her cooler, let's say like that.
Boys, thanks for choosing me to be your mom.
So this is the moment that broke me. They go back to home, they put like normal clothes, and they put the twins in bed like if they were just saying goodnight and they would see each other tomorrow, but I knew that was not gonna happen. We all knew, and when they were like goodnight and whatever, we are a family can never like be broken and whatever, I was like, stop! But yeah, that actually broke me a lot. I feel like it was one of the best goodbye scenes ever that I've seen, and yeah, I didn't cry in the last episode, and on this one I was crying like a baby. You'll guys see it. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you're gonna see it now.
Can she at least keep the picture?
We have said goodbye before, so it stands to reason.
We'll say hello again.
Wanda and Vision say goodbye on a nice terms of, instead of goodbye they say hello. Wanda has like this really nice speech. When I first watched I was like, okay, this is a little bit cheesy, but she's saying goodbye to the love of her life, so no problems on that. But yeah, they say goodbye, they have like this beautiful moment, and the axe is finally over.
I don't understand this power, but I will.
I think she's going to go for
Goodbye,
Doctor
Mom.
Strange, like finding help.
So Wanda leaves, and while she's going through the square, everybody is looking at her. Obviously, if somebody would do this to you, you would be mad, like furious. Probably somebody's gonna try to kill her in the future, who knows. But yeah, Monica goes to her, she says like, they will never understand what you just lost for them, and she basically, Wanda says that she's sorry for what the pain she did and everything. Monica tells her that if she would have the power to bring her mother back, she would too, and that's honestly true. If probably everybody that's watching here already lost somebody in their life, or even if it's like a pet or whatever, but if you have the powers to do it, you'll probably do it. Even if it wasn't for yourself, but for another person. So yeah, Wanda says that she doesn't understand her powers, but that she will in the future, and she leaves. So yeah, they actually say goodbye, and yeah, this was actually the end of the episode. If we didn't know that was post-credit scenes, because we knew that there were going to be at least one and hopefully two, and yeah, let's go talk about them.
They're asking for you in the theater. Thank you.
All right, let's go.
What's gonna happen in the theater? Is that Talos' daughter or whatever?
On the first post-credit scene, Monica and Jimmy are talking. Jimmy basically says that Darcy left, which I was like, I wanted to see Darcy again. But yeah, whatever, not gonna talk about that now, we're gonna talk about that in a moment. But then some FBI agent says that somebody wants to see Monica on the theater.
He'd like to meet with you.
Where?
He's talking about Nick Fury.
So she goes there, and that FBI agent turns into a scroll, and she basically tells her like, a friend of your mom wants to see you in somewhere. And she's like, where? And she's like, space. And of course, that's our cat lover Nick Fury, just showing us what's gonna happen. Not what's gonna happen, but just hinting us, giving us a little hints of Captain Marvel 2 and Secret Invasions, or Secret Invasion, that's it. The Nick Fury show. I'm sorry if I'm saying something wrong, but you guys know that that's like that. But yeah, she will appear in, I know she's gonna appear on Captain Marvel 2. I don't know if she's gonna appear on the Secret Invasions series, but probably she will. So yeah, Monica is gonna see Nick Fury soon in space, where he was all of this time, maybe, who knows, because this was actually before Spider-Man, so I don't know when did he got to the space. I hope those things gave us those answers, because I was like, when was Nick Fury not Nick Fury? But yeah, whatever, not gonna talk about Nick Fury, let's just talk about the other post-credit scene that probably disappoints some people, and maybe didn't, but yeah, let's see it.
Oh, she's studying the dark hole. I hope I said that right. The heck? Okay, I'm confused.
So the scene was pretty short, but we basically see that Wanda is in a house, like in the middle of nowhere. She's just having a cup of tea, and while that, we see her on Scarlet Witch mode studying the dark hold. And while that, we hear her kids' voices. So where are they? But yeah, this basically she's doing kind of the same that Doctor Strange did on his movie, that it was like sleeping, but his mind was studying, so she was doing that. But she actually can make her body do stuff, not be asleep, because she's powerful. Queen. And this is just basically the hint for Doctor Strange 2. She'll be there. So yeah, that was a brief scene, but she actually looked kind of evil, you know? But she's not a villain. Maybe she unleashed some dark powers, I don't know. But she's probably studying, because she has an old chapter about her. So she has to read it. So my thoughts on this episode was like, whoa. I actually loved it, but when I was like reading stuff, I had the feeling people were saying that this episode was kind of rushed, and as a series finale, normally they are. But yeah, this episode could be on like 2 episodes, because there was a lot happening, and there was some unclosed things, but that's what Marvel wanted to do on terms of leaving stuff open so we could come back to them on later movies, series, and whatever. Because if you see, we don't know what happened to WandaVision. We know that Agatha is still there. We don't know what happened to Darcy, but that depends on what Marvel wants her to do. I hope she does more movies in the future and whatever. We kind of know what's gonna happen to Monica, but we don't know like the full thing, and we don't know exactly how their powers work still. We kind of know, but we haven't seen her like in a full superhero costume and whatever. It leaves us hoping what Wanda is doing, and yeah, just basically leaves a lot of, not plot holes, but just leaves the plot open to the future. So for one hand, I kind of understand what people are saying, that it felt rushed, but at the same time, series finales are always kind of rushed. That's how we feel it. And I know when I stopped the episode, when it was over, I was super like happy with it, and I still am. I feel like this is one of the shows that in a month or two I'm just gonna like rewatch everything, like full everything, and I'm gonna feel exactly what I felt on the first time, if not even better, because I loved it. It made me cry, it made me like, whoa, what's gonna happen? It made me goosebumps. So it was really good. I know that there was some people frustrated with the finale too because of the theories and everything that they thought was gonna happen. I feel like one of those things is probably like Evan Peters, sorry, not being like one of the X-Men, or Mephisto not coming, and I feel like I didn't felt that, because for one side I knew that that could be too much, and I was like, this is on the last episode. I didn't thought Mephisto would come on the last episode. The only thing that I was expecting that didn't happen was actually Doctor Strange. He didn't appear, but that was okay for me. I didn't miss him, let's say like that. He was not needed for the plot to happen, so cool. And yeah, I think that's the problem with shows and movies of Marvel, is that people are gonna theorize a lot, and as the director said, sometimes fans have more imagination than us, and that's true. And the director basically said some people would be disappointed with the finale, but I was not, because it closed everything on the terms of how we should be. Like, I would like if Wanda had everything still, but that would not be real. She would have to move on, and that's what she is doing. And yeah, this just leaves us like doors open for the future. Like, where are the kids? We know that the kids are some part of her, so maybe she'll do it like in the comics. If you don't want to know how she did in the comics, just jump like 20 seconds maybe. But in the comics, she puts like them inside of other kids, and they later understand that they are their sons. But yeah, I don't know if she's gonna do that. They're probably going to appear on Doctor Strange. I heard that they were seen in London on the cast or close to the set, whatever. I want to see them again, like, so bad. I really love them. They were so cute, and I want twins now. I already wanted twins, but now I want twins with powers. More that we need to talk. The thing that frustrated me, the only thing that frustrated me was actually Darcy not appearing a lot, because on Thor I didn't realize how I liked her. I feel like they did a great job with her on WandaVision, and I feel like one of the problems that I have with that is that I don't know where she's going to come back. I know that Jim will probably be back on Ant-Man and Wasp. We know that Monica will be back on Captain Marvel 2. And Darcy, she's not going to be on Thor 4. At least for now, because the actress said she wouldn't be there. But yeah, I just want her to be back, because I think somebody said that she could be back. Or she would, I don't know, I hope she is, but yeah. Overall, I think this episode was great, it was a great closure. I don't think this needs a season 2, because like, unless it was like a totally completely different thing, like Wanda finding Vision again, that could work, but I think it would be really different from what we have on the first season. That would just look like a totally different thing. So WandaVision is the show that I feel like it started and it ended how we should be. We don't need a season 2. I would like that to happen, obviously. I love this show, I would love to see more of it, but yeah, one is not just gonna do another Westview and that old shenanigans again, so I don't think there will be a season 2, but I'm happy what we had. So I'm gonna rank this episode as 100 out of 10, because that's what I ranked it when I got over. I made a Snapchat saying that I loved the episode, it was great, it was awesome, and that's it. I loved it so much. I'm really excited to see like Wanda's future in Marvel movies, because we've seen how powerful she was. Oh, I feel like this was something that bothered me when I was watching the second time. In the first I was finding it a little bit weird, but when Wanda comes, she's already transformed, but when she comes like out of the sky, like her it's not a cape, but it looks like a cape, like he should be flying, but he wasn't. And that was something that was like, he should be flying. But yeah, that short thing, I had to say something was wrong, sorry. That was bothering me on the second time I watched the episode. But yeah, I'm not gonna make it a big thing of it. I love the episode, it was awesome, it was great, fantastic. I want to see more of Wanda and more of Vision, because he's not just dead, he's not disappeared, yeah, I don't know where he is, but I hope you see him soon. I actually didn't care too much about Vision, like when I watched the whole Avengers and all the MCU saga. But I honestly loved Wanda. I watched some of Marvel movies, and then I watched Infinity War, and then I was like, Endgame is gonna come and I want to understand everything. So that's when I saw everything. Chronologically, I saw every movie, besides Hulk. That was the only one I didn't see because I heard that it was bad and I was just not feeling it at the time. I was never like a Hulk big fan. But yeah, I watched every MCU movie besides that. And I think I cried. I don't remember if that was... I think it was one of the 3 moments that I cried on Endgame. But when she came back and she was like, you took everything away from me. Like, I don't even know your name. She's like, you will. And I think I honestly cried when I saw her. I don't know. I like Wanda. I always liked Witchcraft and all. And I think Wanda is a really good character. And that show just shows us that. She finally had like what she deserved in terms of like screen time and whatever. And I'm really happy for this and for her future and all of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna be reviewing Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the series, at least the season 1. I'll be reviewing when everything is over because I'm full of university works and assessments and I kind of have to focus on that. So yeah, I hope I see you guys soon because besides that I wanna, this all depends on how things will be going for my university and my other shows that I'm working on. But I would really like to review Loki and the What If show because they're the ones that I'm most like hyped for. But yeah, that all depends how things are going. But yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment if you didn't already. Comment like what was your favorite thing of the episode and any theories that you have for like what's further to do. I probably forgot something that I was going to say. There's obviously too much going on. So yeah, probably forgot about something. I hope I didn't, but yeah, if you guys give me a theory, I'd be like, oh, I was going to speak about that, and I didn't, but yeah, tell me that, subscribe to the channel for more content of Marvel. Let's go onward with this universe. I'm really excited for Phase 4, and Marvel is that company that can, with one show of 9 episodes, like, put us on fire, because people were like, after Endgame, there's nothing really interesting going to happen on Marvel. There were some people that were like, they should like reboot it or whatever. And they just showed us with a show of 9 episodes that everything's just starting now. And it's gonna be great. So yeah, guys, I hope I see you guys soon. This is HiWill, I am Will, and I will see you next time. Bye. You can watch my other videos if you want, or if you don't, it's fine. It's okay. I love you 3000. Oof!